from Monkey Art Creations, and I am doing a video today. I think we're going to do a 3-cup flip cup pour. That's the easiest way to say it. I've been bouncing around on what colors I want to use. I think that I'm going to use, let's see here, some metallic purple, which is Artist Loft. We're going to put in some metallic cobalt blue, which is Artist Loft. We're going to put in Artist Loft Deep Magenta, which is this color. We're going to put in metallic blue, which is also Artist Loft, and it's this color. And then I have some Deco Art 24 karat gold that is beautiful that I'm going to sprinkle a little bit in. And maybe some white here and there in the cups. So let's see what we can do here. Let's start off by putting a little bit of regular white in the bottom of each cup. We're going to go white. And then white. Let's do that. Okay. Now, let's go with, I'm going to have gold out separate, so let's just do this. Let's go with this. We've got metallic blue. We're going to put in here. These are flip cups, so you don't necessarily need to go down the sides. You just kind of drop it in the cup, just like that. I didn't put any white in this cup. We're going to start it out blue. Oh, that seems a little thicker than usual. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Oh, I forgot blue in the last one, guys. I appreciate everyone that watched my first video. If you haven't, it was a pretty neat little try on a different type of pour. I don't know why I'm twisting them shut because I'll need them open in just a minute. Okay, I'm going to go with some deep magenta in this one, deep magenta in this one, and deep magenta in this one. Then we'll go with some cobalt blue next. And this one. Cobalt blue on this one, cobalt blue on this one. I want to stick some silver before I do the purple because it usually tries to drown away. So let's get some silver in there, silver in there, silver in there. Let's do a little extra silver because it likes to try to run away from us and hide. I'm going to get some Deco Art silver. It seems to work better than the Deco Art silver, just like the Deco Art gold. I'm going to try to get some of that. But anyhow, then we got some metallic purple we're going to throw in here next. What did I do? There we go. Metallic purple. Alright, let's go through this order one more time. Oh, that's right. I was going to dash some gold in there too, in the middle. Gold in the middle. This Deco Art, any of the Deco Art, loves to take up room if it can. So let's go with, I'm going to put a little bit of my cloud mix in here just to see what it might do. But I mean just a little, because a little goes a long way. Let's just do a little bit of the cloud mix. I don't know what that's going to make it do, but we will see. So let's go back to the metallic blue. Oh wait, we have white. That's correct. Let's do the, no, let's not do white yet because I put that other white in there. Let's do metallic blue all through it. Just kind of wiggle it around in there. See our little pretty mess we've got in there right now. Okay, now that we did metallic blue, let's do the magenta. Deep magenta, this is actually called. Alright, let's go with some metallic cobalt blue. Alright, let's dab in a little more silver. and hope that it stays instead of tries to hide from us like it likes to do. I think my little knobbies are getting clogged up here. Let's see. I'm sorry, I was trying to make sure we're still, yeah, my little knob guy's not cooperating. Let's see. Not sure why. Let's see. He's probably clogged up with some paint, so let's just dump it in there then. You don't have a problem doing that. Dump it in. Don't have a problem at all doing that. And then let's put some purple, if it'll let us do it this way. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do it the same way. Just twist the cap off. Dump a little more metallic purple in there. A little more metallic purple. Now on the top of this one that I did white, didn't do any white on the bottom, I'm going to put white on the top. Not the cloud mix white, but the white white. Okay. Let's see. That should give us about the same right amount of paint. So here's what we're going to do. Normally you could pick up your canvas and hold it and flip it over to it. I'm just going to go right here and I'm just going to go flip and let it sit. I'm going to do the same right about here and go flip. That was with my right hand. That was a little tricky. And then I'm going to go flip right there on that one. So now we'll let them sit for just a few minutes. What I might want to do is run some white out around them so that we can get it to run down our picture. Just kind of put some white a little bit down through here so that way it helps it run across the paint. And that way it's not like, oh, wait a minute, and stopping on the canvas. So let's see how this goes. I meant to put silicone. I forgot. This will be without silicone, I guess. But with the metallics, it should give us some cells in the Floetrol. So let's go with it here. Let's take this cup and slide it. And I kind of lifted up a little too soon, but that's okay. I'm learning. That's actually the first time I did that. So let's lift up and then slide it. See, that time it left it up top. So we'll get this. Okay, lift it up a little bit and slide it. Oh, that left some up there. Let's kind of make it come down. Alright, we'll learn. We'll run this paint. This is actually probably going to turn out to be a beautiful painting with the colors the way they look there. And we are definitely getting cells. Most definitely getting cells. So let's... I forgot to put my little pegs on the bottom and there's no way I can do it now. So I'm going to have to get these cups that I just used and flip them upside down, so that I can sit this down on it. Woo. When I'm ready to. Alright. Hopefully I don't get this too high for you guys. We're going to go running. Run with it. This is going to be tricky because I've got the weight of my paint in all different areas. So we're going to try to get this to even out. First time I've done this style of flip cup, so I just got tons of white paint on me. Okay, first time I've done this style of flip cup, so we're gonna see how this goes. I hope I have enough paint. I might have misjudged myself, and I might have to do another flip cut there in the middle. Thinking I am. You know what? We're going to sit this guy down and let him sit for a minute and settle for a second. And I'm going to do one more flip cup on here because I think I misjudged my amount of paint that I need. Oh, don't you tilt me. You know what? Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I've got to get one more flip cup in on this, or it is not going to flip out like it should. So let's get these to come in. Trying to line them up right, and they're not doing it. Let's do that, and let's do that. And then you're going to see it dripping while I do this second cup, and I'm going to do it really fast. Let's get this guy not drip yet. No drippies yet. Okay, let's do one more cup. There's paint all over me. Really fast. Let's put some white in the bottom of it. Some blue. Dump some magenta. This one I'm going to do differently. We're not really going to layer it quite as much as we did the last one. Dump some gold. Dump some cobalt green. Or I'm sorry, cobalt blue. I apologize on that. Dump some silver. And we're going to, this is what you call a dirty cup pour. Or dirty flip cup pour. Because you're actually pouring into the cup instead of straight onto the painting. And again, you can laugh at me. That's what I'm here for. I'm learning just like anyone else just starting. But let's do a flip cup right. Probably right about here. We'll see how this guy goes. I'm going to run him around a little bit. That's going to help get it going. Over here. And in the middle. That really looks cool. That looks awesome. Okay, let's let this guy loose. And we are going to run with it. See, all that paint's trying to run over top of the rest. That's okay. It's going to look very pretty when it's done. Everything you do is pretty. No matter how it turns out, everything you do is beautiful. Always keep that in mind. Sorry guys, I'm trying to tip it back my way a little. So that I can get all this to go on this end quickly. Before we lose our weight of our paint here. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do it a little different than that, but I misjudged my paint amount, but that's called being new and learning from your mistakes. You're going to put your hand there and keep it from going off if you don't want it to, because you're afraid that you're not going to have enough paint. But I should have plenty of paint to get this all run out. Hopefully you guys are seeing it run. We're going to come down this way with this one. Like this, and then I am going to bring it back this way a little bit so that we can get this corner. Hopefully you can see me doing that. So that we can get this corner and the paint going on that corner. And it looks like it's coming off. So now we're going to tip this way a little bit. You can always use your finger just like that and dab it. Let's bring the paint back this way so that we can get this corner. I'm sorry guys, let me get it this paint going this way for a second so I can get this corner done. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to tip it towards me just a little. Now, remember to please click on that little subscription thing after you watch the video. Put a up or down, thumbs up, thumbs down, depending on what you like about it, if you do like it. You can leave comments. You can share with friends if you want to share. And also, please subscribe. because that really helps. And hit that little bell and put all, so that way you get notified when I have other paintings that I'm doing. And you can get laughs out of how I mess up and do silly things. But honestly, this painting has really turned out pretty, I think. Let's see something here. Oh, there's a little bit on this one side. And I usually get them off camera if I miss them. But what you can do, a little trick, is dip your fingers down here and then kind of dab it like that. And then usually it'll get it, but sometimes not. Or you can tip it and get it to go. And another thing, if you don't like the way your composition looks, get some paper towel here and get my hands wiped off. If you don't like the way your composition looks, you can always, move it different ways to get a different look. I am going to torch this a second, even though I do not have silicone. I got paint everywhere. Even though I do not have silicone in this, because I accidentally forgot to put it in there, but we do have a lot of lacing. And if I can get my hands clean enough, I'll get the camera down and show you. Oh, my torch. Let me get my torch very quickly. I forgot the little guy. Okay, I'm back. And we will torch this. And remember, as I'm torching it, you don't want to get too close. You want to get those bubbles popped. Plus, this is to get silicone. When you put silicone in it, to help it to make cells. And I'll do a silicone one next. I meant to do it with this one, but has so many metallics in it, and then it's giving us some cells, and it's giving some really pretty shine of metallics. So let me see if I can get my camera down. Oh, that might be a little bit too close. Okay, guys, here we go. Here it is. I changed it a lot. This is the big shot of the picture. I really swirled this around a lot. Let me just take you across it. I really changed it a lot. I had spots that didn't lock. Like there was a big blotch of purple right there, and I wanted to get it mixed in with some other stuff, so I blew on it. I mean, there's so many different things you can do with your painting. It's starting to dry, as you can see right there. Right there, it's starting to sink into the painting, so it's starting to dry a little bit. But here's what I did, whether I improved it or didn't improve it. I feel like I improved it a little, but I wish the pink wasn't in it. Because to me, if the pink wasn't in it, it would give me the idea of like sandy water, maybe, in a way, and even the purple. But the purple sort of blends in with the water somewhat. But less purple and less pink. I may try next time, and that way we get more blues, and it looks more like an oceanly, like all these sparkles and metallics down here. I love. But anyways, let me start again. Here's the bottom left, and then you go up to the top left, come across here, and we're coming across the top, is what we're doing here in the middle. And then we're going to come back down as soon as we get to the end, this right side here, down to the bottom. And this is still wet in places. So there's a lot of, I'm just going to kind of move up and down here for you guys to see the rest of it up close. There's so many different, there's some really neat designs all the way through this. So it turned out okay. I see improvements I could have made, like by taking some pictures out and then doing things a little bit differently. Even the whole technique itself, that dark double emerald, that comes from my cloud mixture. If I pinpoint right, that right there and right there, all that white through there comes from my cloud mixture. So all that there comes from it. So, but anyhow, there it is, guys, and I'm happy with it. I've done worse, believe me. But there we go, my number 2 painting on YouTube. You have a nice day, and please don't forget to subscribe so that I can build my subscribers up. and leave any comments, good or bad, but please be considerate of others' feelings. But I am up for constructive criticism because I am still learning. So, anyways, there we go, and feel free to message me anytime. Shannon Turner on Facebook, and then I'm on Instagram, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's Shannon Turner -13. But anyways, there we go, guys. There is the final picture. Have a very nice day. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification so you can watch more videos and get more real life out of my craziness. But anyways, have a good day, and I will see you next time. Happy painting!